Morning, folks. You know, it's kind of funny. Here, Hillbilly and me are both into this YouTube stuff, and when we get together, we don't film very much of it. Sometimes it's kind of nice just to put the cameras away and enjoy each other's company. So, I knew we'd be kicking ourselves later, but I didn't film a whole lot of this. But they were just here for the weekend. Hopefully next trip up it'll be longer and maybe we can go see them here before too long too. I need to get back over there and see my mom, but she lives clear over on the Oregon coast, and driving over there is an absolute nightmare. I wish she'd come out here, but I don't think she's ever gonna. She doesn't like to travel much anymore. But anyway, it was a fun time. We had a lot of fun. Here's some more of it. Today we end up going over to old Fort Lemhi, which was a Mormon missionary fort. Forget what year it's written on here. It's early mid 1800s though. But the fort I don't think lasted very long. I'd have to read up on that again, but it wasn't there for a long time, and there isn't a lot left. It's just kind of a mud wall is all that's left. And up above it there's a small cemetery we went to, and Chief Tendoy's grave isn't very far from there. And Chief Tendoy and Hillbilly have a little bit in common. He helped his granddad, I think it was, or great-granddad. But anyway, here we go. Enjoy. Yeah, I think this was... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be darned. I didn't even notice that.
What is it?
Oh, where the wall used to be, it goes down a little further yet, too. Yeah, this was the first building, if I remember right, in Lemhi County. And Hillbilly's granddad, great-granddad, was born here, or here close to it. There isn't much left. This used to be Fort Lemhi. It was a Mormon missionary fort way back when. Yeah, I never even really realized this would have been part of it, wouldn't it?
That's pretty cool if they put the cover to try to preserve.
Yeah, I think so too.
That man, not much left.
No.
And if not, that would have looked like this.
It would, yeah. Yeah, just the mud walls are really all that's left of the fort now. It's still pretty dang neat. This is on a private ranch. It's really nice of them that they allow access to it.
Well, you could pull it out there easy without it really.
Oh yeah, that'd be a shame to do. It's been in there since
Well,
when? 18, what was this?
1855.
55. Look at here. He just noticed there's a bottle sticking out of the wall. Bottleneck. Got a stick whittled in it, and probably keep water out so it don't break. But
This side, man.
That would have been in there since it was built, because it's embedded into that wall.
You see the wires?
Yeah, I did.
Sticking out on this side?
Yeah, I did see that.
That was pretty cool.
Kind of surprising. They actually used almost like rebar back then.
Yep. That's awesome.
It's got little wires. Very neat.
Yeah, I even looked on that. I didn't recognize any names on that board
Oh, really?
coming out of his grave.
Yeah.
They got that big board of all the
Indians? Yeah, me too.
But that they got that board of everybody's supposed to, an apology for being pushed off the land.
Yeah. Did you see the one gal at the bottom right-hand corner?
Huh.
Sarah Mouse.
Oh, really?
Pretty neat. Indian lady.
No, it was taller than this. Oh, there's old Fort Lemhi right there.
Well, be darned. Huh. So I wonder what section...
Was that a fort or was that a...
It was an actual fort.
They called that down there on that sign. What did it say?
It says missionary, but it was both. It was a Mormon missionary fort.
You know what's funny? Have you watched that movie? What's that movie?
America Primeval?
Yeah, America.
Oh, yeah?
Lord, that was good.
Oh, yeah.
But that's when they took Fort Bridger.
Uh-huh.
So, man, freaking, from reading that thing, that reminded me a lot of that. The same thing they did there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Freaking Mormon.
Yeah. So I wonder what section of the wall they have covered down there.
I was wondering that too. It'd have to be this left side.
I bet it
Because
is.
the right side looks like it's timber.
Yeah, probably right there, maybe.
And they snapped a picture of this end wall on the far left, and it looks like it went back towards that backhoe.
Oh, yeah.
So probably this corner.
It's kind of a different.
Yeah, yeah, wow. 1881 to 1916.
It's kind of a neat. Now I can smell the sage.
Yeah, some of the people up here were pretty darn young. Just kids. Smallpox probably, or cholera. I know there was a cholera outbreak down here, and a bunch of people buried down the road here too. 1864, 1905. (1896 to 1918). (1874). (1890 to 1918). 1950. Well, that can't be right. Oh, it's two different people. Looks like 1915 and 1913 to 1915, 1995 to 1913, 2001. This has been fun. I'm sure glad these guys come to see us. Yeah, here we go. January 2nd to January 25th, same year. Yeah, these old graveyards, you know, they're kind of neat. It kind of makes you think.
Makes you think, well, you're only here for a very short time.
You are. If you're lucky, you stand in the long line, but we all get our turn.
Oh,
Yeah, we complain about doctors and things, but modern medicine has kept us alive a lot longer now.
Exactly. Well, like my hip and stuff, I would have been a cripple,
yeah,
you know.
Sure. Well, dude, so would I. 'Cause
Yeah.
they would have ended up just cutting my leg off.
Cutting it off.
Well, they were talking about doing it anyway when they screwed it all back together.
Yeah. And then some of these,
Oh, I think I did see this one.
some of these, there's a little square of rocks, no headstone. Here's another one over here. A couple more over here. Who knows, we might be walking on people and don't even know it. But you know, across the country, the Oregon Trail and the pioneers, Indians, outlaws, doesn't matter where you go, there's somebody probably died or is buried near you. Don't even know about it anymore. It's been too long ago. Man, what a pretty day it turned out to be. So know any of the names?
No, I don't recognize them. Not that that's telling you anything.
Yeah. So tell me, say again, what was it? Your granddad was it, or great granddad?
Well, it's actually my third great grandpa was born in 1869 in a Lemhi camp somewhere around here.
Huh?
And in a teepee, born in a teepee, and then at around 6 years old is what we're figuring. Could have been 8, could have been 4, somewhere, you know, in there. His mom passed away, and supposedly, and his dad his dad was a French Canadian trapper trader, and he had went off doing his thing when the mom passed away. And the way that the stuff that we've read is that one of his French Canadian trapper trader friends came and got from Tendoy, which we were up there, from Tendoy, got permission to take my grandpa out of the Indian camp and take him and raise him on a ranch.
Very neat.
And the
Very neat.
thing that we're wondering, and it's kind of mixed up because it's hard to find out anything, but in reality, was it really his dad that came? You know, did his dad come back and get permission to take, you know, take him? Or was it really one of his friends? So we may never know that, but it's taken us a year, you know, taking me years to figure this.
It's
this
so
stuff
cool.
out. It's pretty cool, man.
That is so cool.
And we put it all together by just little bits here.
Yeah.
It's there, you know, news articles and different stuff where it'll mention my grandpa and stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Very neat.
Oh, and my grandpa, and I've talked about this on my channel, you know, and everybody says that Sacajawea died young and everything, and I have a newspaper article that I've showed on my channel before, and my grandpa, or my, you know, third great grandpa, he died when he was actually, I got a picture of him holding me when on his 100th birthday.
Wow.
And he lived to be 103, so he died when I was 3 years old.
Wow.
And he, in one of these articles, he says that he was in the camp when Sacajawea died. He was like 5 or 6 or something like that. And all that he remembers is her screaming and how much pain she was in.
Oh,
and
wow.
she ended up passing.
Wow.
So and if you talk to any of the Shoshones and stuff, they'll tell you that she lived to be old. But the whites always say that she died young.
I'll be darned.
So
yeah, we're going down the road here to where she was born.
oh dang. What are those spots on that thing?
They're flaking. It's not really.
Going up to see Chief Tendoy's grave. Me and Cindy lived here 35 years. We've never been here before. There was a monument. Hopefully it's still here. Huh? Oh, the deer? Deer season opens in another 5 days, guys.
Look out, fellas.
Don't know if any of them have horns, but
Well, don't tell them.
yeah. Better run and hide. We're coming for you.
I was hate when you're trying to look through these, trying to find deer. Birds like it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't care.
You know, I heard that the... Oh, very neat.
Anyway, man.
No, I was actually taking a picture of you guys.
Oh, real?
A couple YouTubers out here.
Taking pictures of us taking pictures of this?
Yeah, look at that right there. That's pretty cool. If I would have thought about it, I would have brought
That's
some.
very neat.
Yeah. That is amazing.
If I would have thought about it, I'd
Yeah.
have brought some beads.
We would have made a tribute for him.
Yeah, from what I understand, this Tendoy, I didn't know there's more than one.
Oh, the other one was his uncle.
He drowned right over there in the creek.
This one?
The agency
Really?
creek right here. Right about the place we were looking to buy at one time.
Oh. I read the book on him. I don't remember that book. So I got a book, Tendoy.
Here comes Cindy.
It's over there.
Directed by his wife.
Degrees.
Damn.
That's the highest
Yeah.
one would go to. So
Yeah, I didn't know
right
that-
after it was a few months after I had the hysterectomy and all that. So I
Right.
agree with that.
I didn't know the oven would
So
go to
I-
500 degrees.
so
I thought
I
that's going to be
walk in.
great.
I told you I'm gonna go and take the dogs for their morning walk as I usually do. I come home and Jared's going, "Don't come in the house." Well, I can see the smoke. Why? Don't come.
I told her, don't come in, don't come in. She came in, so I ran for the truck.
Yeah.
And as I was pulling out of the driveway, get out, you son of
You bastard!
No, I was playing with that forge, you know, and melting metal and stuff. And I had a crawdad that I put in plaster cutters with a little vent hole so you could pour the metal in there. And I was trying to cook him out of there so I could pour metal in there and turn him into metal. And I guess you can do this. But I put it
I guess somebody can.
Yeah.
I put it into the oven. I cranked it up to 500 degrees. I thought, wow, that didn't know good that high. And then I went and took a shower. Figured it could take a while, you know. I opened the shower door and I can't see the room. I'm thinking, oh no! So I come running out of there and I ain't got nothing on, you know. And I just got out of the shower,
And
and
I
so
showed up not too long after.
Really?
but,
Like,
but,
Gary, what did you do?
but here,
I'm in trouble.
I pulled it. I mean, I opened the door and smoke's just going like this, and I pulled out the oven rack and I'm looking at myself. I thought I better go get a robe or something, so I ran off into the I found a robe, and by that time you couldn't even see the kitchen.
This was just recently.
It's been a couple of years ago, and now
Most husbands would be skinned alive. How does that work?
I got it out of the oven. I turned off the oven. I ran around the house, opening all the windows and doors, turned on the ceiling fan, turned on anything I could have, you know. And then I see Cindy coming. I thought, oh no, I'm dead. You know?
This is it. Lord, call me. I'm coming home. Son.
Well, it's like I told Gary, I was raised in a family of hunters and trappers, so I was kind of used to this as a kid, but yeah, no, we're not going to do this anymore.
So the question is, did it cook the crawfish out of the
Mostly.
lobster?
Really?
That's what it did.
But yeah, it didn't work. I poured it in there, and only about
Didn't
half
you?
pound.
You did that on video.
Yeah.
Well, not the part of cooking it out and
I tried to
running
pour
around
the rest
naked
into
with
it.
the frickin' thing
Well,
on.
that part I didn't show.
Yeah, we don't want to. Even personally, I don't want to.